So no matter where you go in India, each region has its own variation of chicken curry. And today I'm going to show you how to make a South Indian chicken curry from the state of Tamilnadu, where I'm from. And it's particularly delicious because it's made with coriander and chili, but most importantly, a secret ingredient, curry leaves. You guys are absolutely going to love it. But before we get started, don't forget to follow me on my social media channels. And as always, if you expand the info box down below, you'll be able to see the entire recipe. Let's get cracking with the recipe. I have a pot that's on medium-high heat, and to that I'm going to add a little bit of canola oil just to coat the bottom. And then I'm going to add my spices. So I have a little bit of clove, some green cardamom, which has a beautiful floral aroma, Star Anise, which is super licoricey, and cinnamon, which you guys are already familiar with. And we're going to stir them around and saute the spices until the cloves puff up, which is about 15 to 20 seconds. See how that clove is nice and puffy? That's how you know that the spices have reached their full potential of flavor. So now I'm going to add my onions. Ooh, sizzle, sizzle. And I just want to cook these out until they're nice and soft and fragrant. So we want to inject a little bit of heat into the mix. So while my onions are cooking, I'm going to add a generous sprinkling of Cayenne Chilli Powder. South Indian curries are notorious for having ground coriander. It's such a signature flavor that goes in as well. And last but not least, for a little bit of color, some turmeric. And I'm just going to briefly saute these for about like 10 seconds until they heat through. And of course, if you're making an Indian curry and you have onions, there will always be ground ginger and garlic. So that goes into the mix as well. And we want to cook this out until you can smell the ginger and garlic and they're nice and fragrant. One of the biggest questions I get is what sort of tomato sauce I use in my curries. And I use this. It's called passata, and it's strained Italian tomato sauce, and all that's in it are tomatoes. So it's super simple and it's an easy shortcut that'll get dinner on the table so much more quickly. My tomatoes have really cooked down. They're almost jammy in texture and they're dancing in the pan. See that? And the oil has separated along the edges. That's how I know that they've cooked out and have reached their maximum flavor potential. So I just bought a whole chicken from the grocery store and broke it down and cut it up into smaller pieces. And it's really important to keep the bone in because the bone adds so much flavor to the curry. And I'm gonna season with a generous sprinkling of salt. And you just want to get that nice and coated. Oh my god, look at that color though. And to help things along and to get that chicken cooking, I'm going to add a touch of water because of course this is a curry and you want it to be a little saucy in texture. My curry has just come up to the simmer. I'm going to drop the heat to about medium-high and I'm going to cover it and cook it for about 15 minutes until the chicken is cooked through. Ta-da! Our curry is done. Look at that color. I love that deep burnt orange color. And just to finish things off, I have some fresh chopped coriander that's going to go in. So pretty. And last but not least, those curry leaves that we were talking about. Remember, they have a beautiful, almost like pine-like flavor to them, and they're just gonna add such a great dimension to this curry. And that's it, you guys, we're ready to eat. Okay, let's give this a taste. Oh, that just cuts through so easily. Let me get a little bit of the curry in there as well. So good, so good. Guys, this one is for the books. You're absolutely gonna love it. The chicken is so beautifully tender. I ate a piece of chicken breast and it's moist throughout. It's so good. And then with all those spices, the tomato, this is a curry for the books. And of course, it's a little spicy, not gonna lie. It's a South Indian curry after all, but I think you're gonna love it over some hot white basmati rice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me a big ol' thumbs up. You know how that makes me feel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe for more videos. And as always, if you have a comment, suggestion, recommendation, please leave it down below. Until my next video, I will see you later. Bye!